Now paper number 22, RRB Clerk Prelims. Now in this one, question numbers 1 to 5. Now these only 4 questions. 1 to 4 are based on weight table, where 4 persons are at the centers and 4 at the corner. Now the persons who are at the centers are facing towards the center, and the persons at the corners are facing away from the center. Then coming to condition number 1, E sits out to the right of, and 2 persons between C and H, F is out to second to the left of C, and so on. And 2 persons between G and B, D sits second to the left of F. F is facing towards the center is given, isn't it? Then F is facing towards the center, D sits second to the left of F, D is here. D is seated second to the left of F, F who is facing the center. Then 2 persons between C and H. F is second to the left of C. F is seated second to the left of C, C is here, isn't it? Then next one, there are 2 persons between C and H. How many possibilities we have for this H? There are 2 persons between C and H. That means now C can be here, H can be here, or H can be here. There are 2 possibilities. And 2 persons between C and H, and E sits out to the right of B, and F is out to the left of C, and C who is an immediate neighbor of both B and E, and 2 persons between G and B. Clear? Then in this one, if H is at this place, there are E sits out to the right of B. Now between B and E, this is the order we have. E is seated out to the right of B, and next one, C who is not an immediate neighbor of B and E. Now C is not an immediate neighbor of B and E cannot be in these 2 places. As B and E were not here, then what are the different possibilities for this B and E? Can you have B at this place? Now B is here, then 1, 2, E will be here, isn't it? Then, now in this one, E sits second to the right of B. E sits second to the right of B. B is here, E sits second to the right. Or if B is here, E sits south to the right. E is south to the right of B. Are you getting these 2 or not? Hence B and E can be at any one of these 2 places. Then in the same way, and 2 persons between C and H, and now 2 persons between C and H must be here. And if H is said, F is seated second to the left of C, and 2 persons between G and B. Now in between D and G there must be exactly 2 people. And 2 persons between B and G, and E at this place, because if B is here, 2 in between B and G is not possible, then G is here, G is here, E will be here. Now who is that person? D. Now B must be at this place. Now this is the final arrangement we have, and the first 4 questions are based on this one. And tell me who is the person left over here. One more person that is left over is A, and A is the person left over, A will be here. Now this is about question numbers 1 to 5. Then next one, 5 and 6, these 2 are based on data sufficiency. Now in this data sufficiency, it is based on 2 statement data sufficiency. The first one, in which month Jerry was born. Now Jerry's mother correctly remembered that he was born after May but before September. After May and before September, either June, July or August. 3 possibilities. But he is not born in the month of July, and July is gone, hence either June or August. And there are 2 different answers, one alone is not sufficient. The next one, according to Jerry's father, and he is born after April and before August. After April and before August, May, June and July. After May, April and before August, but he is not born in the month of June, June is ruled out. Hence with the help of only 2, again we are having 2 different answers, either May or July. Then if you combine these 2, are you getting any answer here? No. Hence what is your answer here? Data in both the statements is also not sufficient, choice 5. 5th one. Then coming to question number 6, who among these 6 persons? Who are those 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And PQ or SNT. PQ or SNT. How many people? Only 5 people were there. And these 5 people, who is the lightest? That means we need to identify the person who is coming at the 5th position. That is the last position. And Q is heavier than both these two persons R and T. And P is lighter than S and heavier than R. P is lighter than S and heavier than R. And S is heavier than T. Now if S is heavier than T here, then S is heavier than T, P and R. The relation between, now so the question is about who is the lightest here. Now tell me who is the lightest among these 5 persons, P, Q, R, S and T. Now P cannot be the lightest because R is lighter than this P. And Q cannot be the lightest because R and T are lighter than this one. And next one R can be lightest, and S cannot be the lightest because below this S there are P and T. And T cannot be the lightest because and T is here, isn't it? Hence what is your answer? R is the lightest. Which is the answer? R is the lightest, 1 alone is sufficient. Then coming to 2 alone, R is heavier than P and lighter than S. And Q is heavier than both R and T. Now this Q is heavier than both R and T, and T is heavier than S. Now this T is heavier than S, T will be here. If T is here, Q will be here. Then who is the lightest here? P is here. And so what is your answer? 1 alone and 2 alone is sufficient. Each statement alone is sufficient, that is choice 4. Now question number 6, it is choice 4. Then the next one coming to question number 7. Now in this one, how many such pairs of digits are there? Now what is the digit who has 74812, 7482, 1953? Now in this one, how many such pairs of digits are there? And starting with what? Starting with 7. 7, 8, 9, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 9, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 and 5, there is one pair. And next one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 2, 8, there is one. 3, 2, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 1, 2. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2 and 4, there is one more. And so many are there all together here? More than 3. More than 3, so I expect question number 7. Then coming to question number 8 onwards, and there are some 9 boxes are placed one above the other in a stack. There is only 4 boxes between H and N. Now 4 boxes between H and N, and more than 2 boxes are placed between L and P. And H and N, how many are there? There must be exactly 4. Now if H is here, 1, 2, 3, 4, N is here, that is one possible. And in the next possibility, if N is here, 1, 2, 3, 4, H will be here. Hence, how many possibilities? 2 possibilities. As of now, how many boxes were covered? 6 boxes were covered. And there are only 4 boxes between H and N, more than 2 boxes between L and Z. Now between L and Z, more than 2. More than 2 means 3 are greater than or equals to 3. More than 3 are in between L and Z, and G which is placed above H. Now G is placed above H is clearly given. Now where is this G? G is placed above this H. G is placed above H. E is middle of G and H. Now E is middle of G as well as H. E is middle of G as well as H. Now E is here, middle of G and H. Now E is at this place, G and H. Then in this case, how many are there? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 were covered. And between L and Z, there must be more than 3. More than 2. Hence 1, 2. Hence we can have L at this place. Another, maybe 3 or more than 3. Then L and Z. L is placed neither immediately above or below N. Number of boxes between G and L is same as G and P. Now G, L, L and P, that is G, L, L and P, L is exactly between G and P. As L is exactly between G and P, L is here. Now if L is here, how many boxes are there in between L and Z? 3. And there must be 3 boxes between L and P, P must be here. Altogether we have some 9 boxes. And 2 boxes are there in between F and K. K is immediately below M. Now K is immediately below M, K is here, K is immediately below M. And where should this F? F must be here. Must have been the arrangement. G, E, H, F, L, M, X and P is the order in which these boxes, 9 boxes were arranged. 8 to 11 are the 4 questions given under this one. Write down this. 8 to 11. Then next one coming to question number 12. Now this 12th one, it is based on blood relation. Now in this blood relations, how many persons are there? There are some 9 persons. 9 persons and 7 persons are there, and there are 3 different generations, and there are 2 married couples in this one. And 2 couples were there. N is the father-in-law of K, K is here. N is the father-in-law of K, can be written like this. And next one, N has only 2 children. N is having only 2 children. N is having only 2 children. N is the father-in-law of K unknown. Father-in-law means these 2 persons are spouses to each other, isn't it? And this N is having only 2 children. N is the father-in-law of K. N has only 2 children. And M is the spouse of K. M is the spouse of K. M is here. And P is the niece of L. Now P is the niece of L. L's sibling's child is P. P is the niece of L. L who is unmarried. R is the grandson of S. Now this R is the grandson of whom? Yes. As of now, R is the grandson of N. R is the grandson of S. S will be here. Because there are 2 married couples and 3 generations. And 7 persons were completed here. And L is a sister-in-law of K. L is a female. The gender of this K is not known. And how is K related to R? And K can be either the father or the mother, either 1 or 2, choice fine. How is S related to N? How is S related to N? Now N's wife. Wife, that is choice 4. And how is M related to L? Now M is either the brother or the sister, choice 5 cannot be determined, choice. And 15. Now in this question number 15, what is the word we have? Education. E-D-U-C-A-T-I-O-N, education. Now in this, each vowel in the word education changed to the previous. Vowel is changed to the previous. This is D and T, Z, and I will become H, and O will become N. And vowel minus 1. Consonant is changed to the next letter, E. Now this is D, U, and O. Consonant next letter, vowel previous. And then all the alphabets are arranged in alphabetical order. And which is third from the right hand? Third from the right hand is nothing but the highest. Now which is the highest letter we have? Z. And Z is the highest. And next to Z is what? Next to Z is U. And next one T. Now T is third from the right hand. That is choice to question number 15. Then in this one, question number 16 onwards, it is based on sequence. And how many such symbols are there? Now the question is about a symbol. First we need to represent the symbol like this S, and which is immediately followed by even. E, even, and immediately preceded by odd. And the sequence must be odd, symbol, and even. Odd, symbol, and even. Now let us check out with this symbol. Now this symbol is not preceded by odd. This symbol is not preceded by odd. This symbol not preceded by odd. Yes, this symbol though preceded by odd, it is not followed by even. Isn't it? Now this symbol also cannot be your answer, cannot be your answer. No, this is preceded as well as followed by odd. And symbol preceded by odd, and symbol preceded by odd and followed by even. Now this is one such case, isn't it? Then symbol preceded by odd and followed by even. That's it. And so many we have? There is only one. That is choice for question number 16. Then 17th one. If all the odd numbers are removed from the above sequence, odd numbers, odd digits are removed from the sequence, then which of the following will be? 12th from the right. 12th from the right without the odd numbers, that is 12th from the right without odd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12th from the right hand side. What is your answer here? Choice 2. 4, that is choice to 17. Then 18th one, what will be the sum of the elements which are 6th and 10th from the right hand and left respectively? That is 6th from the right and 10th from the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10th from the left hand is 9 and 6th from the right. 6th from the right, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 9 plus 7, 16, choice 3, question number 18. Then 19th one. Now in this 19, there are some 10 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 people in one row and 5 people in the other row. Now in this row 1, A, B, C, D, and E, and all of them are facing towards north. And in row 2, P, Q, R, S, and T, they are facing towards south. Row 1 and row 2. And only one person between Q and R, but none of them switch at the extreme end. only one person between Q and R. If Q is here, R will be here, or the vice versa, and Q is here, R is here. And there is exactly one person between Q and R, and none of these two persons are at the extreme ends of the row. And if Q can be second from the left or second from the right, like this, isn't it? Now Q and R. Then, and two persons between C and B. As two persons between C and B, and C is seated second to the right of the one who faces Q. Now if you take Q at this place, and C is seated second to the right of Q is not possible, isn't it? Hence Q cannot be at this place. As Q cannot be here, then tell me where is this Q? Q is here, R is here, and C is seated second to the right of the one who faces Q, and Q, R and C must be opposite to each other. Then R and C is seated second to the right of the one who faces Q, and E does not face T. E and T are not opposite to each other, and R is an immediate neighbor of the one who faces E. R is an immediate neighbor of the one who faces E. E can be here or E can be here. There are two possibilities. R is an immediate neighbor, and T is seated second to the left of S, and T is seated second to the left of S, and D is to the immediate left of the one who faces S. Now T is seated second to the left of S, and T is seated second to the left of S. Now T is seated second to the left of S. And second to the left of S. Now if you take T at this place and S at this place, and T is seated second to the left of S. Then in this case, D is an immediate neighbor of the one who faces S. D will be here. Now if D is here, then E and T are opposite to each other, and E must be at this. E and T are opposite to each other. Then tell me who is the person left over in the first one? R and A. Now only one person between one. R is to the immediate neighbor of the one who faces E. R is one of the immediate neighbor, and T is seated second to the left of S, and D is immediate to the one who faces S. D is immediate to the one who faces S. Immediate left of the one who faces S. Immediate left of the one who faces S is not possible here. And E and D and. Now E and T does not face each other. E and D does not face each other. E will win. And anyhow, then we have removed this one. T is seated second to the left of S. D is to the immediate left of the one who faces S. Then is it possible here? S cannot get this place at all. Then what is the other possibility we have for this S? The other possibility we have for this S, the other possibility we have for this S. S, tell me what is the other possibility? S will be here. And if S is here, where should this T? T must be here. And T and E are not adjacent to each other. Then what about this D? And S is opposite immediate left hand side is D. And D will be at this place. D is immediate left of the one who faces E. And C is seated second to the right of only one person between Q and R, but none of them two persons between C and B. Now between C and B there must be exactly two people. B is here. And T and E are not opposite to each other. E is here. If E is here, A will be here. And A is here, and P is the person left side. Now this is about question numbers 19 to 22. The next one 23 onward. Now this 23 it is based on blood relations. Now E is 4 meters to the north of F. Now E is here, and which is 4 meters to the north of F. The distance between these two is 4. And next one, F, which is 8 meters to the west of G. F is 8 meters to the west of G, 8. And 8 meters to the west of H is 4 meters to the east of G. And H is 4 meters to the east of J. Now H is here. H is 4 east of J. J, which is 3 meters to the south of G. And J is 3 meters to the south of G. Now between J and H there must be exactly 4 feet. Isn't it? M is 6 meters to the west of N. M is 6 meters to the west of N. M and N, there must be exactly 6. M is 6, N which is 8 meters to the north of H. N is 8 meters to the north of H, 3 plus 4, and M is how many meters? Now this is 3 and this is 4, 7 plus 1 more. And H is east of. Now H is east of J is given, isn't it? Now point is E is north of F. The distance is 4 meters. F is 8 meters to the west of G. Now G is somewhere here. F is 8 meters to the west of G. H is 4 meters to the east of G. And H is 4 meters to the east of what? To the east of J. And J, which is 3 meters to the south of J. Now J is here and 3 meters, and J to H, the distance between these two is 4 meters, and M is 6 meters to the west of N. N is 8 meters to the north of H. N is 8 meters to the north of H. Now up to here this is 3 plus 4, 7 plus 1, N is here. Now if N is here, then M is 6 meters to the west of N. 6 meters means this is 4 and 2 more, and what is this one? M is 6 meters to the west of N, and P is 3 meters to the north of N. Now again from here, P is to the north of N, the distance is 3 meters. And find the shortest distance between G and H. Now the shortest distance between G and H, now where is G? G and H, 3 and 4. 3 and 4 is nothing but 3 square plus 4 square to 5 meters choice. And 4 out of the following means odd one out, and F and N. Now F is to the southwest of N. J is to the southwest of N. E and P. Now E and P, E is to the southwest of P, and F and P. And F is to the southwest of P. And H and E, now H is to the southeast of P. And so choice 5 is the odd one, question number 24. Then 25, if R is middle of F and P. Where is this R? R is middle of F and G. If R is exactly between F and G, R is in the midpoint of F, then what is the direction of P with respect to R? Now P with respect to R, now in order to reach to P from R, north and east, northeast. And northeast, that is given in choice by 25. The next one, 26 onward. There are some 8 people and they were born in different months. What are the months we have? Jan. And in the month of Jan, there are 2 different dates were given. 15 is one, the other one is 28. Jan 15, 28, April, July and November. April 15, 28. And next one, July and November. Now this July 15, 28 and November 15, 28. Now these are the 8 we have, and out of these 8, then coming to condition number 1. Now in this, C was born on an even number date but not on an even numbered month. Now C, where is this C? C was born on an even numbered date. That means C must be, and C must be in the month of, my pronoun Japan is C, and C must be even. And C was born even numbered date. C is 28, and but not on an even numbered month. Even numbered month means odd numbered month. Odd numbered month is Jan is 1, isn't it? And next one April 4, and July and November. And July and November, all these are odd numbered months. And even numbered month, what is the even numbered month here? July. And C was born in an even numbered July. And C was born even numbered date, but odd numbered month. Odd numbered month, and C can be on here. And next one, C can be on 28th of July or November 28th. And so many possibilities we have? 3 different possibilities. Yes, C was born in an even number date. Even number date among this one is 28, and but not on an even numbered month. What do you mean by this even numbered month? Number of days. Even numbered month. Yes, what is the first month we have in the year? What is the first month in the year? First month in the year, Jan. Then what is the value? 1. What is the second month? Feb. Third month? March. Fourth month? April. Then even numbered month means Feb, April, June, isn't it? August and so on. Follow here? Hence how many possibilities you have? 3 possibilities. Hence November. Yes, what is your doubt? Then next one. The number of persons born after G, same as before H. Now G and H, the number of persons must be same. G and H, number of persons is same. D and A were born in the same month. Now D as well as A, these two persons were born in the same month, and B was born before C. Now B was born before C, and next one, only 3 persons between C and G. Now in between C and G there must be exactly 3 people. Now 3 persons between C and G, G will be here, isn't it? Now G and H equal number of persons, and G is third from the bottom, H is third from the top. Now here G is second from the bottom and H will be second from here, isn't it? Then number of B was born before C, and B was born before C, and G and H and C was born even. Number of persons born after G, same as before H. D and A were born in the same month. As D and A were born in the same month, here now D and A will be in the same month like this. Now D and A were born in the same month, November. Now in this case we can have April. Now D and A were born in the same month. And B was born before C, and B is born before C. We can be either the first or July 15th. And only 3 persons between C and G. Now in between C and G there must be exactly 3 people. Now G is here. And F was born immediately after A. Now F was born immediately after A. Now this case is not possible. F was born immediately after A, and A cannot be here as well. F was born immediately after A is here. F is born immediately after A, this is B. Now B cannot be here, then B must be here. Now B is here, then who is the person left over here? E is the person left. E? Then coming back to this. Now in this one, C and G were like this. Now if C and G were like this, then what is the other information? 3 persons between C and G. F was born immediately after A. Now F was born immediately after A is here. F was born immediately after A. Then B was born before. And C was born in an even numbered date, and at the same time even numbered, but not on an even numbered month. Number of persons born before G, same as after. Now how many persons? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so this H must be. Before G there are 3. After H there are 3. Now G and H it has been done. Then next one, before H. D and A were born in the same month. Same month, July is not possible, April is not possible, this one. Hence D and A. And F is immediately after this one, F is here, A is here, D is. And then what about this B? B is before this C. Now B is before this C, B can be at any one. Then B was born before, only 3 persons between C and G. F was born immediately after A. F is immediately after. Then what is the other information we have left over here? Now B. Now B can be at any one of these places, right? If B ekkurunte, C will be here. Or if B is here, C will be here. E. Now B. Now C already there. Now B and E. Now B and E. Now B and E. Any information that can be finalized with the help of this one? Now here this is arrangement has been finalized here. Now we need to check out according to the both arrangements. మరి ఎన్ని ప్రకారం చూసుకోవడం ఇక్కడ మనకు. Is there any condition that is invalid here? C was born even numbered date 28 and odd numbered month. Number of persons after G, there are 4, and before this H there are 4. And D and A were born in the same month. D and A were born in January, and B was born before C. Now B was born before C, and only 3 persons between C and G, and F was born immediately after G. All the given conditions are valid. And this is about question numbers 26 to 29. Then next one, 30th. Mark question number 13. If all the constants are changed to preceding letter, that is consonant it is -1. All the constants are changed to preceding and the vowels are changed to the next. How many letters will appear more than once? More than once, vowel plus 1, E will become F, OP, AB, AB, IG. And constant -1, now this is F and U, L and C. Now this is B, O, and this is Q, S. Now this is J, and this is K, JJ. Then how many letters will appear more than one? F appeared once, and B appeared twice, and J appeared twice. And there are 3 letters that appeared twice, and it is choice 3, question number 30. The next one, 31. If all the letters are arranged as per English alphabetical order within the word, then how many letters are there between the middle letter of the first word from the right? And what is the first word here? Now, first all the letters should be arranged in the alphabetical order, and this will be easy. Now in this one, DON. Now in this one, ACP. Now here this is ART. Now in this one, IKL. Then within the word, then how many letters in English alphabet are there between middle letter of first word from the right? What is the first word? IKL. Now what is the middle letter here? K. Between K and first letter of second word from the left. Second word from the left, DOM. And out of which, what is the second letter? DMO. M is the second letter. Now because all the letters are arranged in the alphabetical order, in this alphabetical order, D, M and O. Now in this, first letter of second word from the left. What is the second word from the left? DOM. What is the first letter here? First letter is D. Now between D and K we need to identify. Now between K and D, how many letters are there? 4 and 11. 7 minus 1, 6. And 6, that is choice by question number 31. Then 32, if all the words are arranged in alphabetical order and from left to right, which is second from the right? Second from the right, second highest. Now this is 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now second from the right hand side, that is choice to 32. 32 is choice. Then 33, there are 6 persons and we want 3 different floors. Now 3, 2 and 1, and on each floor, how many persons are there? There are 2 persons on each of these floors. Then first one. And flat 1 is to the west of flat 2, and so on. One floor is between M and L, and both are living in different flats. And one person between M and L. If M is here, and one floor is between M and L, L will be here, isn't it? Then or LM, one person between L and M. And in the next case, if M is here, L will be here, or if L is here, M. L and M, L and M. Now if L is here, then M and L, L and M. The next one. One floor is between M and L, both are living in different. I is to the southwest of H. I is to the southwest of H. I is to the southwest of H. H is here, I must be here, not possible, here also not possible. Hence this case is completely ruled out. And this L and M must be in these 2 places. And L and M are in these 2 places only, as they were in these 2. Now 2 possibilities ఉంటాయి కదా, L పైన M కింద. Now 2 points. If L is here, then M will. L is here, M is here. L is here, M is 2 points. Then next one, I is to the southwest of H. H is here, I is to the southwest of H. L lives on an odd number floor, but not odd number flat. And L. Now L lives on an odd number floor, odd number flat. Here, L is living on an even number flat. And finally, where is this L? L is living on an My L lives in an odd number floor, but not odd number flat. But not odd number flat, and L must be on an even number flat. L is on an even number flat, and this case is ruled out. And in this case, but not H lives to the east of J. H is to the east of J, H is here, east of J, I is here, the percent after K is here. Done? Now this is about question number 35 to 30, 35, 33 to 36. The next one 37. Now it is based on coding and decoding here. 37. Now in a certain code language, study the chapter and textbook study. Now in this, tell me what is the only word that is common? Study is the word that is common. As study is the word that is common, AJ, KN, WV. Now KN is common. How is text written in the same code language? The chapter, now text and book, EKVS in any order. That is choice to question number 36. The next one 38. Come on. Either VK or VS. Now either EK or VS choice. Either EK or VS choice. Fine. The next one 38. Now in this 38th one, only a few bags are what? Balls. That is only some of the bags are balls but not all. Only some bags are balls but not all. And some balls are bad. Now these are the balls that are bad. And all these buses are bad. Now this entire bus is a part of that. Then some buses are balls. Bus is here, ball is here, no intersection between these. And some buses are balls. No bus is a ball is definitely true. Now to make this one false, I can able to write some buses are balls. Right? Then by doing so, what happens? This will become true and this will be false. And so what is your answer? Either one or two. And either one or two, that is given in choice. Fine. 38. Then 39th one, no cup is cap. No cup is cap. This is cup and this is a cap. No intersection between cup and cap. No cup is cap and each box is cup. Each box is cup. This is box which is cup. And only a few caps are bottles. Only some of the caps are bottles but not all. Only some caps are bottles but not all. And some bottles are not capped. And some of the bottles are not capped. These are the bottles that are not capped. Definitely. Isn't it? Next one, all bottles can be cupped. Now this entire bottle can be cupped. Now second one is a possibility. Now first one is a negative conclusion. Now to make this one false, now I need to draw all bottles are cupped. All bottles are cupped and this entire cup must be like this. All bottles are a part of this cup. Is it possible to write like this? Now if you write cup like this, the statement no cup is capped will become false or not? Or false ayipindhi. Hence is it possible or not possible? Not possible. Not possible means alternate diagram cannot be drawn. This will be true forever. Then coming to the next one, all bottles can be cups. As all bottles can be cups, all bottles can be cups. Can be bottle anta cup lo unde chance unda ledhu kada, and it is not possible. Then what is your answer here? Only one alone. Only one. Amma saripinda leda? Yes. First conclusion. Now some bottles are not capped. Now some bottles are not capped. It's not cup, it is capped. Isn't it? Now these are the bottles that are not capped. Then to make this one false, all bottles are capped. And alternate diagram 2 previous conclusion false. Earlier we had discussed about this cup. Hence neither one nor two, choice 3, question number 39. The next 40 years, no boy is girl. No boy is girl, this is boy and this is girl. No intersection between boy and a girl. Only a few girls are women. Only some of the girls are women but not all. And some boys are students. Now these are the boys who are students. Then coming to the first one, some women can never be students. And some of the women can never be students. And some women can never be the student. These are the women who are not students. Some women are not students. Now can never be. Can stands for what? Can is possible. Never means not. That means here is claiming that some women are students is not possible. isn't it? Now what are we trying to do? Now we are trying to make some women are student are possible or not. అవుతుందా లేదా? Now for me it is possible. It is claiming that it is not possible, that is wrong. Then second, all women or girls is a possible. Now in the second one, all women or girls is a possibility. This entire woman is a part of girls, hence women must be like. Can I write women like this? Yes. Now if we write like this, all the statements are valid, it is possibility. Hence only two, that is given in choice to question number 4. Clear? Then number series, and 41 to 45 is 5 are based on number series. Now 12 and 31, tell me what is the difference we have? 19. And 31 and 54, the difference is 23. And 54 and 81, 27. That means the difference between the numbers is so much, plus 4 plus 4 plus 4. And next one, this is 31 and 35. 35 plus 12, 47, choice 1, 41. Then 42, 5 and this one. Now check out the choices 600. All the choices are in the form of either 600 or 700. Hence it must be product or combination. Then 5 and 21. Tell me how to represent this one. 5. First let us start with this one, 69. Now 69 into 3 is so much. And 70 into 3, 210. And 210 minus 3 and 207. And 207 plus how much? Plus 6. Sarvendra into 3 plus 6. Now here 21 into 3 is so much? 63. Again plus 6. Now 5 into 3, 15 plus 6. Now into 3 plus 6 is constant. Now 3 into 3, 9 plus 6 is 5. Last digit 5, choice 3, question number 40. Okay, am I rendu unnai? Isn't it? 665 and 61. Order of which 645 is the answer, choice. To that end, 600 and 13 into 3, 39, 639 plus 6, 645. And 43, and here the difference is minus 1, 10 and 2, minus 8, 2 and 75, minus 27. What are these numbers? And 1, 2, 1, 8, 27. 1 cube, 2 cube, 3 cube, 4 cube, this is 5 cube. Now 5 cube means, tell me what is the answer we have? And 76, choice. 76, 86, 86, 86, it is choice 3. Then 44, and 16 and 8 can be written as 16 into 0.5, 8 into 1.5. Now this is 2.5. Next one 3.5. 30 into 3, 90, and plus 0.5. That is how much? 1 not. Choice 1, question number 40. Then 45. Now in this 11 and 12. 11 and 12, how can you express 1? 12 and 21, 9. 21 and 46, 25. 1 square, 3 square, 5 square, 7 square, and next one 9 square. Now 9 plus 8, 17. 176, choice 3, question number 40. Now this is about question number 41 to 45. Clear? The next one, PO prelim. Now in this PO prelim, RRB PO prelim, question numbers 1 onward. How many people are there in this? There are some 7 people, and KLM, OP, QR, and so on. And they are living on 7 different floors, and each one of them likes different color as well. Now one of the parameters also added to this one, it is PO prelim. Now here, how many floors we have? 7. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now 7 persons are staying on these 7 different floors, and each one of them likes a different color as well. 7 persons, 7 different floors, and they like 7 different colors. Then coming to condition number 1. Now first one చెప్పండి. Now N lives on floor number 4, and 3 persons between the one who likes violet and the one who likes blue, and N does not like orange. N does not like orange. Orange is ruled out here, and only 2 persons between N and the one who likes violet. N and violet, how many people? 2 people. As N is here, now the one who likes violet will be here, isn't it? No? below, which is below n. Now only two persons between n and violet. Violet which is below n. As violet is below n, hence violet must be on the first floor. N and violet. Now between violet and blue, how many are there? And three persons between violet and blue. Hence 1, 2, 3. The one who likes blue must be on the fifth floor. And next one, three persons between violet and blue. N does not like orange. Only two persons between n and violet, and which is below n. O lives on an even number floor immediately below L. Now L and O is even. If O is even, hence O can be second floor or sixth floor, two possibilities. And O lives even number floor below n. M and P are immediate neighbors of each other. And again M and P are adjacent to each other. M and P are adjacent to each other. Either M or P, P or O likes blue. Either P or O likes blue. O cannot like blue because O even number floor. As O cannot be here, hence P must be here. P is here, M is here. Now P is here, O is even, O is here, L is here. Then next one, L, M and O. Then the number of persons living in between L and N. L and N, they are adjacent. It is one lesser than the number of persons K and blue. That means between K and blue there must be exactly one person, K must be there. Now if K is here, who is the person left or Q is the person left? And K likes white color. Now who likes white color here? K likes white color. K likes white color. O does not immediate to K. O is not adjacent to K. The one who likes black is immediately below green. Black is immediately below green. Black is immediately below green. The one who likes black is immediately below green. L does not like black and blue. L does not like black as well as blue. Isn't it? Now black cannot be here. Black cannot be here. What is the only possibility we have? Black is. Now if black is here, this must be green. If green is here, this must be orange. Now if orange is here, now we are left with purple. N is purple. N likes purple. Now this is about question numbers 1 to 4. The next one, question number 5 onwards. They are based on directions. B is 15 meters to the west of E. Now where is this B? B is 15 meters to the west of E. Now the distance between these two is 15. And A is 15 meters to the west of G. A is 15 meters to the west of G. A is 15 meters to the west of G. F is 20 meters to the south of D. And F is 20 meters to the south of D. E is 25 meters to the north of C. E is 20 meters. E is 25 meters to the north of C. Between C and E, the distance is 25. E is 25 meters to the north of C. C, which is 15 meters to the east of H. Now C is 15 meters to the east of H. Ante kada? And H ki east ante cheppandi 15 meters. Now B is 15 meters to the west of E. And A is 15 meters to the west of G. And next one, F is 20 meters to the south of D. E is 25 meters to the north of C. And C, which is 15 meters to the east of H. F is 10 meters to the west of H. F is here. Now the distance is 10 meters. Now if F is here, the distance between D and F is almost 20. And D will be somewhere here, the distance is only 20 meters. And A and G is left over here. And H, which is 20 meters to the north of G. And H is 20 meters to the north of G. And H is 20 meters to the north of G. Now, north of G, H is 20 meters. And next one, now coming back to this one, A is 15 meters. A is 15 meters to the west. The diagram. Then D is in which direction with respect to E? Now D is in which direction with respect to A? From A in order to reach to D, north and east to northeast. Northeast choice to question number 5. And what is the shortest distance between F and G? Now the shortest distance between F and G, 10 and 20. 10 and 20, 500. Now root over 500 can be written as 400 plus, now 500. 500 can be written as and 10 root. Now 10 root 5, choice 5, question number 6. Then which among the following 3 points will form a straight line. And DEB, no. And GHE, no. And next one A, F and D. And B, H and G. Now B, H and G as they form a straight line. And F, E and C, no. And so what is your answer? Choice for question number 7. Then 8 onwards, 8 to 13, and they are 8 to 11. They are based on row arrangement. Now here, how many persons are there? There are some 8 persons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now 8 persons, and A is 4 to the left of R. R sits at one of the extreme ends. If R is here, AC is 4 to the left of R is facing south. And A sits 4 to the left of R sits at one of the extreme ends. Now there is one more possibility, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now if R is here, then A is here. Now R is facing towards north and A will be at this place. And there are 3. A is 4 to the left of R sits at one of the extreme ends, and both the immediate neighbors of A faces north. Immediate neighbors of A are facing towards north. Now here also immediate neighbors of A, they are facing towards north. And next one, immediate neighbors of A, B sits second to the left of Q. And Q is not an immediate neighbor of A. Now Q is not an immediate neighbor of A. Now Q is not an immediate neighbor of A. And at the same time, B sits second to the left of Q. B is seated second to the left of Q. And Q cannot be at this place as well, isn't it? Now Q is here, then B and A must be in the same place, not possible. And any direction of this Q is given, and neither Q nor S sits at the extreme. And Q and A, can you take Q at this place or not around us Q? Now if Q is here, then B will be here. If B is here, and B sits second to the left of Q. Second to the left of Q means Q must be facing south. That is one of the possibilities. And now Q cannot be here, Q cannot be here. Then coming back to the next one, Q cannot be in these two places. Q cannot be here, cannot be here, cannot be here. And so where should this Q must be here. If Q is here facing towards north, then B will be here. Now B is also facing towards north. And next one, neither Q nor S sits at the extreme end of the line. And S also cannot be at the extreme end of the line. S cannot be here. Neither Q nor S at the extreme end of the line. And next one, both the immediate neighbors of P faces north. Immediate neighbors of P is facing towards north. Immediate neighbors of P faces north. S is to the immediate left of C. And S and C are adjacent to each other. S is to the immediate left of C. And in this case, both the immediate neighbors of P are facing towards north. S is to the immediate left of C. Now, can you take C at this place? Must C and S together. And the second or the third places are first and the second places. And immediate neighbors of P are facing towards north. And immediate neighbors of D face opposite direction. D's neighbors are facing opposite direction. And so D cannot be here, cannot be here. And where should this D? D must be here. And D and second or the third place. Immediate neighbors of D opposite. Immediate neighbors of B face same direction. Immediate neighbors of B are facing the same direction. People sitting at the extreme ends face opposite. And extreme ends, they are opposite to each other. This person must be towards which direction? Towards. And this person is facing towards north. Then, now let us check out the information once again. A is 4 to the left of R. Both the immediate neighbors of A are towards north. B sits second to the left of Q. Now we have done with this B and Q as well. And next one, Q is not an immediate neighbor of A. And next, neither Q nor S at the extreme end of the line. S and Q. Both the immediate neighbors of P are facing towards north. Immediate neighbors of P are facing towards north. In this case, P can be here, can be here. There are two possibilities. Immediate neighbors of P are facing towards north. And S sits to the immediate left of C. Now, if P is here, S and C are adjacent to each other, not possible. Hence, where should this P? P must be here. And S is to the immediate left of C. Now, S and C can be in any order, S or C, S or. And out of which S cannot be at the extreme end. As S cannot be at the extreme end, and where should this S? S must be here C. And S is to the immediate left of C. And immediate neighbors of D face opposite. Now immediate neighbors of D are facing opposite. Immediate neighbors of D are facing opposite. Then next one, and immediate neighbors of B face opposite. Immediate neighbors, next one, immediate neighbors of B opposite direction. Immediate neighbors of B may be D and A, the direction is not known. A is facing south. If A is south, D must be facing towards north. Here also A is facing south. Then people sitting at the extreme. Now if A is here, the immediate neighbors of B are facing opposite direction. Opposite. Then, is there any information that is invalid in this case? A sits fourth to the left of R. R is at one of the extreme. Both the immediate neighbors of A are facing towards north. B sits second to the left of Q. Q is not an immediate neighbor of A, and neither Q nor S sits at the extreme ends of the line. And next one, neither Q. Both the immediate neighbors of P are facing towards north. Immediate neighbors of P are facing towards north. Immediate neighbor of P is A and is facing towards south. This case is ruled out. Then, now we have left with only one case. Now in this case, immediate neighbors of P are facing towards north. We can have P and this. P cannot be here because P and A are not adjacent to each other. If P is here, then B is seated second to the left, and S cannot be at this place. S is here, S is here, C is here, and S is seated to the immediate left of C, and S is here. Then in this case, and A is facing south. A is facing south. Immediate neighbors of D are facing opposite. And finally D is here. Their opposite S must be facing towards north. Immediate neighbors of D. Immediate neighbors of B face the same direction. And immediate neighbors of B face opposite. Opposite means P must be facing north. Done? Now this is about question numbers 8 to 11. Then next one, 12 to 1 onwards. Then 12 to 14. Now in this, it is based on comparisons here. There are some 6 persons. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 persons. And these 6 persons are being compared in their height. Then X is shorter than Y. And X is shorter than Y, but not the shortest. X cannot be the shortest. And Y is taller than U. Now this Y is taller than U. U who is taller than X. Now U is taller than whom? And U is taller than X. And U is taller than X. Hence U must be in between these. And X is shorter than Y, but not the shortest person. And Y is taller than U. U who is taller than X. Hence these 3 persons Y, U, X must be like this. And Z is taller than only 2 persons. Hence Z must be at the 4th place. And U is taller than V. And U is taller than V. X cannot be the shortest. X is here. And U is taller than V. And U is taller than V, but shorter than W. Now U is taller than V, but shorter than W. And but shorter than W. Then what is the order we have for this one? Hence V must be here. And V is here. And Y, U, and X. Y is greater than U, greater than X. And W is greater than U. Hence W is greater than U. The relation between W and Y is not known. And U is taller than V, but shorter than W. Then the second highest person is 186. Now the second. Then who are the remaining 3 persons? Now U must be at this place. Now the remaining Y and W, no information between these two. If W is here, Y is here, W is here, Y is here. Then according to this one, the second highest person is 186. Now this person is 186. And the third shortest person is 157. Z is 157. Then what is the possible height of U? In between these two, 157 and 186, 163, that is choice 3, 12. And who is the tallest person? Either W or Y, choice 3, 13. And how many persons are shorter than X? There is only one choice for 14. And next one, 15 to 18. Now in this 15 to 18, there are some 8 members. They were born in the same year of different months and 2 different dates. March 5th and March 21st. March 5th, March 21st, March. The next one, June, August, November. June 5th, 21st, August 5th, August 21st, March, June, August, November. November 5th, November 21st. Hence, altogether we have 8 persons on these 8 different days. And only 2 persons were born in a month in those 2 days. R was born on a prime numbered days. That means on 5th but not born in odd numbered days. Odd numbered days March, June and April. Hence R can be either June 5th or April 5th. June 5th or April 5th. Now who is this person here? R. R can be either June 5th or April this one. November. Now R was born prime but not born in an odd number date. Odd number date either June, April or November, because November is also having 30 days. And so many possibilities? There are 3 different possibilities to this R. R can be on 5th of November as well. Then R is here. The next one, M was born neither in November nor March. November, March, hence M is either June or August. And they get the M. And one person between P and N. N who was born after P. One person between P and N. N was born after P. O was born immediately before Q. Now O is immediately before Q. And only one person between R and T. Now in between R and T there must be exactly one person. Here in this case T is. Now in the remaining cases there are 2 persons between these two. R and T there must be exactly one person. T can be here or T can be here. Now here also T can be at any one of these two. There is only one person between R and T. O was born immediately before Q and S does not, and S is not the youngest person. Now S cannot be born on 21st of November. Number of persons born before after T is one more than before Q. And T and Q we have the relation. Now here this is T. Now T after this T how many people? 3. And before this Q, and number of after T is one more than. And before this Q there must be exactly 2 people. As 2 people must be there before, and so Q must be here. Now Q is here, O and Q are adjacent to each other. O is here. Now between P and N they must be in the alternate places. M is neither in June nor in August. Neither in June nor in August, hence M cannot be at any one of these. Neither in June nor in August, hence M can be either the first place or in the last. Maybe the eldest or the youngest. And they get the possibility on the M is neither, and M was born neither in November nor March. Neither in November nor March, M is neither either June or August. And they get neither November nor March, either June or August, that is M. My M ekkada June and undali, August and undali. Now June and August, these are the 2 possibilities for this M. Then M was born one person between P and N. N was born after P. One person between P and N. Then if M is at this place, M is here, then one person between P and N is not possible, isn't it? Hence M cannot be here, M is here. If N is here, P and N will be here. P and N is here, the person after S will be here. Clear? Now this is about question number 15 to 18. The next one, 19th one. Now finally we need to have S greater than R definitely. That means the second and the third, the symbol must be greater than. Second and third symbol is greater than. Here it is greater than or equals to rule out, and choice 2 is valid. They are opposite symbol. Now here second and third there is greater than, this is valid. And so now we have left with either choice 2 or choice 4. E and V. Now between V and E we need to have greater than or equals. Hence, in the last, it must be greater than or equal to, greater cannot be. Choice to question number 19. Must have been the 19th one. Then 20th. Now, how many people are there? Now, there are some 7 people. Now, 7 different days. Timings. Now, 6:30. Next one, 6:45. 6:30, 6:45, 7. And next, 7:15. 7, 7:15. And 7:30. 7, 7:15, 7:30. And 7:45. And 7:45 and 8 o'clock. Now, there are some 7 persons are going to different exhibition on Sunday at different time slots. 7 persons, 7 different time slots were given. Then coming to condition number 1. Now in this one, V is going to different exhibition on last but one slot. Now V is at 7:45. And 3 persons are going exhibition between S and P. P is going to either immediately before or immediately after V. Now P can be here or P can be here. Then there are 3 persons between S and P. 1, 2, 3, S is here. Now in this one, 1, 2, 3, S is here. Must have been there are 3 persons between S and P. Then S and P, there are 3 persons in between S and P. And P is going to difference exhibition on a minute. And time difference between P and U is how many minutes? 45 minutes. And T and U, the time difference is 45 minutes. And Q is going to difference exhibition before 7. And before 7, Q is going before 7, Q will be here. Now in this Q is going before 7, Q can be either here or here, 2 possibilities. And Q is going before 7 and time slot. R is going to difference exhibition immediately before T. R is immediately before T. R is immediately before T. R is here, T is. Now T is here 45 minutes. 7:15 and 45 between T and U. And so where is this U? Ma U ekkada undali? U ekkada unte saripotunda T and U? 45 minutes. Then T and U, Q is going to difference exhibition before 7. And R is going to immediately before T. R is immediately, the time gap between Q and U is 15. Now Q and U is 15, here it is Q and U, it is not 15, isn't it? Hence this case is completely ruled out. Now we have left with this one. Now in this one, Q and U must be in these 2 places only. Because the difference must be in between these 2 is how much? 15 minutes. T and U is 45 minutes. If U is here and T and U 45 minutes, isn't it? 45 minutes between T and U. Now U is at this place, in the first place. And 45 minutes means 6:30 and 45 and T will be here. Must have been T and U, the difference is 45. And if U is here, then Q will be here. Then in this case, and who is the only person left over here? The time slot gap between Q and U is 15 minutes. R is going to exhibition immediately before T. R is immediately before T is invalid. Must have been there. Hence, we cannot have U at this place. Now, if U cannot be here, hence U must be at the second place. Now, if U is at the second place, Q is here. Then, now between T and U, the different distance must be how much? And 45 minutes. And T and U, the difference of time slot is how much? 45. And so T must be at 7:30. Now, if T is 7:30, R is immediately before this one, R is. And this is about question numbers 20 onwards, 20 to 23. Then 24. Now word formation. 2, 5, 6, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What are the letters we have? N, R, A. Now N, R, A with the help of these 4 letters. Tell me how many words that can be formed. N, E, R, near. then ER in earn. Hence, more than one such word can be found. Y as your answer. Choice 3, question number 24. Then 25 onwards, it is based on blood relations. R is the father of S. S who is the spouse of M. S and M are married couple. R is the father of S. M is the brother of G. M is the brother of G. And A is the nephew of V. Now A is the nephew of V. A is the nephew of V. T is the grandmother of G. Now this T is the grandmother of whom? T is the grandmother of G. And V is unmarried. Now V is unmarried. And K is the mother of M. Now this K is the mother of whom? K is the mother of M. Now this is K who is the mother of M. Then next one, R has one daughter and one son. R is having one daughter and one son. S is the daughter and there is one son as well. R is having one son and a daughter. S has no daughters. And S is not having any daughter here. Then we have one more information. T is the grandmother of J. As T is the grandmother of J, T must be here. T is the grandmother. Then J will be here. And S has no daughters, as J is a male. And again, now V and A, we have one more relation here. A is the nephew of V. Now this is V and this is V. A is the nephew. And so many persons are there? And 9 persons are there. How is S related to K? Now K's son's wife. Son's wife is daughter-in-law, choice for 25. And how is G related to A? Now G related to A, the gender of this A is not known. Father's brother or sister. Brother means uncle, sister means aunt. Hence either uncle or aunt 1 or 3, choice by 26. And how many female persons are there in the family? Now the gender of this G is not known. Apart from this G, there are 3 females are there. And the answer could be either 3 females or 4. Either 3 or 4, choice either 3 or 4. That is either 2 or 3 osuna. That cannot be determined choice. Then 28. And how many such pairs of numbers? Now 5, 7, 1, 9, 6, 4, 4, 8, 2, 3. Now this is the number we have. Now in this number 5, 7, 1, 9, 6, 4, 8, 2, 3. Then how many such pairs? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4, there is one pair. 5, 6, 7. 9, 6, 7, 8. 6 and 8, there is one. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and so on. 2 and 3, there is one. And so many we have? 4. And there are 4 altogether. Then in the reverse, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. And 9. 1, 2, 3. And so many we have? 5 altogether. And 5, that is choice to 28. Then 29 onwards, there are some 7 persons. And these 7 persons are going on different weekdays from Sunday to Saturday. Now Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. Now 7 persons on these 7 different days. 7 persons and each one of them likes different fruit as well. Now one more information that is related to fruit, and these persons like fruit as well. Then coming to condition number 1. Now according to condition number 1, and Dhruv neither goes on Tuesday nor on Thursday. Now Dhruv, Tuesday and Thursday were ruled out. And the one who goes on last weekday by grace, that means the one who is going on Saturday, now he bought grapes. Dhruv buys either kiwi or mango. Now Dhruv is either kiwi or mango in any order. Either kiwi or mango. Only 2 persons between Dhruv and the one who buys apple. Now between Dhruv and apple, there must be exactly 2 persons in any order. Order is not given here. And Neha buys on Wednesday. Now who buys on Wednesday here? Neha. Neha buys on Wednesday, and only one person between Neha and the one who buys orange. Now between Neha and the one who buys orange, there must be exactly one person. Hence orange. Now Neha is here, and only one person between Neha and orange. Must help in orange. Next one. Neha, and only one person between Neha and orange. The one who buys banana is immediately after Dhruv. Now immediately after Dhruv, who is that person here? Banana. Banana is immediately after this Dhruv. The next one, and the one who buys grapes on the last day. Now grapes is also here. Grapes is on the last. The next one, number of persons by between Dhruv and Neha, same as Neha and Vishnu. Dhruv and Neha equals to and Neha and Vishnu. That means Neha must be in between Dhruv and Vishnu. Dhruv and Vishnu. The next one, Lekha buys immediately after Vishnu. Now, immediately after Vishnu, who is the person? Lekha. And Hema buys mango. And Hema buys mango. And John buys before Krish. John is before this. Now, this is what the information we have. Isn't it? Now, with the help of this information, tell me how to fix this one. Macron start cheyadam cheppandi. Let us start with D. Then where can we have this D? And D is either kiwi or mango. Now in the first case, now can you take D at this place? D ikkada D. D is, and D, if D is here, then D is either kiwi or mango. And mango is not possible because H is mango and D must be kiwi. And if D is kiwi here, then number of persons. And D and N, how many? 2. N and V, there are 2, V will be here. Now V is here. L must be immediately after this one, not possible. Hence this case where D on Monday is not possible. Isn't it? Then what is the other possibility we have for this D? Then can we have D at this place? D ekkada తీసుకుందామండి? Now D on Monday. Then if you take this one again, L will be on the last day, not possible. And if L is here, then D and N, N and G. N N. Then where should this L? L must be here. L is D and N, N and V. And between D and kiwi, D is what? D is kiwi. If D is kiwi, between D and apple, there are 2 apples. D and apple. Then Dhruva and B. Now Dhruva and B, B must be this. And then, sorry, Dhruva is, banana is immediately after this Dhruva. And banana, the one who likes banana is immediately after this. Banana, we have done with this. And J is before this K. Now J is before this K and H is mango. H is mango, this is the only possibility we have for this. And J is before this K. Now J is on Tuesday and K is on Thursday. And what is the fruit left over? Guava. Now N is guava. Now this is about 29 to 33. The next one 34. 34 and 35. These two are based on data sufficiency here. 34, 35. Now how many statements are there in this? Only 2 statement data sufficient. There are some 7 members. 7 members, A through Z. They are living in a building which has 7 floors. Ground floor is 1, top floor is 7. Now 7, 6, 5, 4. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. 7 persons on these 7 different floors. Only 3 persons between A and B, one of them living either on the top or on the bottom. Now A or B, and there are only 3 people between A or B, A or B. Now in the second case, if A or B is here, now there are only 3 people between A and B. And one of them lives on either top or bottom. D lives immediately above B. Now D is immediately above B. Now B here not possible. Isn't it? Now B is here, then A will be at this. Now A is here and B. Now here it is A and B. Where should this be? There are 2, 3 in between. 1, 2, 3, B. Must have been the B. Now B is here. Then only 3 people between A and B, and one of them living either at the top. D lives immediate to B. Now D is immediate to B. Now with the help of this one, are you getting any answer regarding G? No. Hence, it is not possible. 1 alone is not sufficient. 2 alone. And C lives on an odd number floor but not on the top and the bottom. And C can be either on the third floor or on the fifth floor. Then G lives immediately above 2. Now this G is immediately above 2. And only 2 persons between B and F. Now in between B and F, how many people? There must be exactly 2 people. Now 2 persons between B and F. F lives below A. Now where is this F? F is living below A. Must have been F is living below. Now according to this one, are you getting any answer here? No. Now the question is about G lives on which floor. Then by combining this. Now we need to combine these two statements here. Then if you combine these two and 3 persons between A and B and one of them living is either top or the ground. One of them living on either top or on the ground floor. And one of them top or the ground. Now top is not possible, we have discussed earlier. Now if A is here, then how many people? 3 persons. Now B will be here, or if B is here, A will be here. Now in this case, between B and F, there are exactly 2 people. F is here. Now between B and F, there are exactly 2 people. F is below. Now F is below A. F is below. And F is below A here. Hence, what is the possibility we have for this B and F? Now F is below A. Hence, A is here, B is here. Now between B and F, there must be exactly 2. Not. F is below A. Now this case is not possible. Hence, F is below A and G and E. Now G is immediately above this C. B and F, we have 2 people. A is above this F. Only 3 people between A and B. And one of them living, D lives immediate to B. D is immediate to B, D and B will lie. C lives on an odd numbered floor, but not at the top and the bottom. And C must be here. And next one, G lives immediately above you. G is immediately above you. And only 2 people between B and F. Now in between B and F, F lives below A. Then what is the position of G? G must be at the top. Then how are you getting the answer? By combining these two. Choice. The next one, DKL and PS are 6 friends and they all are of different weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 persons were there, and S is heavier than N. S is heavier than N. K is lighter than N. K is lighter than N. And P is heavier than K. Now this P is heavier than K but lighter than S. P is heavier than K but lighter than S. L is heavier than D. Now this L which is heavier than D, and N is heavier than P. Now this N which is heavier than P. Now who is the lightest? Now among these, maybe P cannot be the lightest. D or K can be the lightest. D and K. Okay, and so 1 alone is not sufficient. Then coming to 2 alone, K is heavier than only 2 people. K is. N is heavier than K. And L is lighter than P. P who is L is lighter than P. And P who is heavier than K. L, P and K. And S is the heaviest. S will be here. And D is shorter than L. Now D is shorter than L. Now L and above this one, we need to have L length. Ante kada? L, D is shorter than L. Now in this one, K is heavier than only 2 persons. N is heavier than K. Then coming back to this one, L is lighter than P. Now this L is lighter than P and N is heavier than K. L is lighter than P. P who is heavier than K. Now P is heavier than K. Hence P must be in the first place. and S is the heaviest. S is here, and L and K can be at this place. Yes, D is shorter than L. Now D is shorter than. Now with the help of this information, are we getting any answer here? No, because the information is known about only a few of them. Now P mundu undali and L mundu undali. D can be here. K is here. S is. And how many people are there? D, K, L, N, P, S, 6 people. And out of which, D is shorter than L, there is a point. And K cannot be the shortest. And L cannot be the shortest. And S cannot be the shortest. N and P. Now between N and P, P cannot be the shortest. Any information about N here in the second? N is heavier than K. And P, who is heavier? N is heavier than K. N is heavier than K? Yes. N is heavier than. As N is heavier than K, N cannot be here. Then who is the person left over? D is the person. Now D is the only person is left over here. Now this D is given in which one? And how do we get the answer? By combining these. Then only two tone only two alone is sufficient. Only with the help of two alone we have got. The next one 36 onwards. And 36 to 40. Now the relation between A and P. Now P is not there. Maybe let us take P at this place in the place of B. Okay. Then in this case, the relation between A and P, if you observe here, there is one lesser than, one greater than. One lesser than, one greater than, and two opposite symbols. No relation can be drawn. Hence P can be greater than or lesser than or equals to. Hence what is your answer? Either 1 or 2. Choice by question number 36. Then 37th one, L and B. Now L is here, W is here. Now which element is common? Then forget about this equal to. And L is greater than or equals to W. L is either greater or equal. Either greater or equal, choice 3, question number 37. Then 38, the relation between E and Q. Now E is here Q. Q equals to E. Isn't it? Q equals to E, hence Q cannot be lesser than E. N equals to S. Now between N and S, they are not equal. Hence neither 1 nor 2, choice 4, 38. Then 39, now if all the odd numbers are dropped from the series, then find the product of the numbers that come between second constant from the right end and this symbol. Now between this symbol and the second constant from the right end, second constant is P. Now between these two, all the odd numbers are dropped, then the product of the remaining digits. And remaining digits, what are the digits? We have 2 into 8, 16, and 16 into 6. And 16 into 6, 96 choice. Product of all even numbers. Then how many integers are given in the given series are immediately? That is, number immediately preceded by symbol but not followed by number preceded by symbol but not followed by letter. And symbol, number but not letter. Now symbol, number, and it is followed by letter. Symbol, number, and it is again followed by symbol. And symbol, number, and it is followed by symbol not followed by number. Symbol followed not followed. Symbol, number, and it is again followed by letter. Isn't it? And next one, symbol is not followed by number, and it is again followed. Hence how many are there? There is only one. One that is given in choice by question number 4. The next one, what number series unnaya? 66 onwards. Now in this question number 66, now 825 and 582, what is the difference between these two? The difference is minus 243. And next difference is so much 81. What are these numbers? 243 is 3 power 5, 3 power 4, 3 cube, 3 square, minus 3, 462 choice. 3, 9, 27, 81, 243 are subtracted. Then 67, 16 and 17. What is the difference? We have plus 2. Here minus 4, plus 9, minus 16, plus 25. 25 plus 6, 31, choice 1, 67. Then 68, 4 and 16, 12. And 16 and 26, 10. Next one, 8. Here it is 6. Here it is 4. 40 plus 4, 44 choice. Then next one 3 and 4. Now 3 into 1 plus 1. 4 into 2 plus 2. Into 3 plus into 4 plus 4 into 5 plus 5. Now 6 into 5 plus 5, last digit is 5. And last digit is 5 among between these. Then what is your answer here? And 680. Then 70th. 8 and 12. And 60 into 3. Now this is into 2.5. Now it is into 2. Into 1 point. 1.5 to 2.5, 3 points. Now 18 into 3.5. And what is your answer here? And 550 plus 540 plus 90, 630. Choice 5, question number 7. Clear?